This is about report and valuation of single-story terrace house identified as PT number 306 held under title number HSM 353 Mukim Padang Pauh, District of Perlis, State of Perlis. Bearing postal address is Nombor 12 Jalan 5, Taman Santan 2, 01000, Kangar Perlis, Indrakayangan. Herein after referred to as the subject property. First and foremost, 1.00 Preamble. In pursuance of the instruction letter issued by Malayan Banking Berhad to value the above captioned property, we confirm we have inspected the property on 5th November 2021, taken all relevant particulars, made the necessary investigation, and now submit our report and valuation. 2.00 Purpose of report and valuation. This report and valuation is prepared for the purpose of financing use. This report valuation shall therefore be used solely for the above state purpose and shall not be used for any other purpose except that mentioned above without our prior written consent. 3.00 Scope of work. This report and valuation is prepared to determine the market value and for sale value of the subject property. 4.00 Date of valuation. For the purpose of this valuation exercise, the material date of valuation shall be the date of inspection as mentioned above, i.e. 5th November 2021. 5.00 Inspection and referencing. The internal and external inspection of the property was conducted on 5th November 2021 by Nur Lydia Natasha of Megah Property Consultant Sdn Berhad.
Next is location of the subject property, which is PT number 306 held under title number HSD 353 Mukim Padang Pauh, District of Kangar, State of Perlis, bearing postal address Nombor 12, Jalan 5, Taman Santan 2, 01000, Kangar Perlis, Indrakayangan. Hereinafter referred to as the subject property is situated within a residential scheme known as Taman Santan 2, which is approximately 25.9 kilometers to Padang Besar. It is site of the western side of Kampung Cuping Pokok Senang. Access to the subject property from the above mentioned Jalan Kaki Bukit is via Jalan Alor Sena, continue on to Jalan Santan Indah 1 and finally on to Jalan Santan 2 where the subject property is located. Location plan as Appendix A identifying the subject property is enclosed herewith for easy reference.
Next, neighborhood developments. Property within the immediate vicinity of the subject property are predominantly residential in character, including terrace house. The Store Kangar Kayangan Square Shopping Complex is located approximately 8.6 km southwest of the subject property, while Hospital Tuanku Fauziah Kangar is located approximately 8.7 km southwest of the subject property. Establishes residential scheme within the vicinity include Taman Seri Jejarum, Taman Santan Indah, Taman Santan Permai and Taman Santan Jaya. Next, description of the subject property. Firstly, about the building. The subject property comprises a corner residential terrace lot which is rectangular in shape. The site is generally flat in physical terrain and lies at the same level as the frontage of road Jalan Santan. The site has a frontage of about 1.1 meters onto the Jalan Santan, while the title site area of the subject property is approximately 109.7 square meters and 1180.8 square feet. The boundaries of the subject property site are marked with brick wall and access to the subject property secured by a pair of fence suspended on fixed posts in the center and attached to brick wall posts. So, site plan as Appendix B identify the subject property is closed herewith for easy reference. Secondly, about the subject property. At the time of our inspection, we note that the terrace house erected on the site is in a good condition and state of repairs. The construction feature, accommodation layout and build-up areas of the building are as follows. First is construction. The building is generally constructed as follows. Building frame, use a reinforced concrete firewall. Roof, use a roof tiles. Ceiling, use a suspended plaster ceiling. Walls, use a plastered brick walls. Door, use a panel door and hanging door. Windows, use a aluminium frame tempered glass window. Secondly is accommodation. The accommodation layout and floor finishing of the building are as follows. One car push use a cement floor. One living or dining use a ceramic floor. One wet or dry kitchen use a ceramic floor. 3 bedroom with an attached use a rubber mat. One bedroom use a ceramic floor and one storage use a cement floor. The internal walls of the bedroom and kitchen are generally finished with 5 feet and 3 feet height ceramic wall tiles. About building areas. The approximately built-up areas of the subject property as to the uniform method of measurement of buildings by the Institution of Surveyors Malaysia are as follows. First item is main floor areas has breadth 100.85 square meters and 1085.54 square feet. And second item is ancillary floor area has breadth 17.74 square meters and 190.95 square feet. So the total gross floor area is 118.59 square meters and 1276.49 square feet. Attached with the report is the floor plan as Appendix C of the subject property under valuation. Next, particulars of title. We have conduct a title search at the Pejabat Tanah dan Galian Negeri Perlis on 1st December 2021. Confirm the details of the title particulars of the subject property as follows. First, property, Lot 2007 seat, Mukim Padang Pauh, District of Perlis, State of Perlis. Title number PM1233. Tenure pajakan 99 tahun. Site area 110 square meters. Quick rent is RM44. Category of land use is bangunan. Register owner is Asiah binti Ahmad, half share, and Muhammad Azhar bin Musa, half share. Express condition, tapak ini hendaklah digunakan untuk tapak kediaman sahaja. Restriction in interest. First is tanah ini tidak boleh dicagar, dipajak atau dipindah milik kecuali dengan kebenaran pihak berkuasa negeri. Second is tanah yang diberi milik kepada bangsa Melayu hanya boleh dipindah milik kepada bangsa Melayu sahaja. Thirdly is sekatan kepentingan di atas dikecualikan selagi tanah ini dimiliki atas nama Menteri Besar Incorporation. Next encumbrances is nombor perserahan 1548-2010. Gadaian menjamin wang pokok oleh Asiah binti Ahmad and Muhammad Azhar bin Musa kepada CIMB Bank Berhad didaftarkan pada 28 April 2010. Nombor perserahan 3245-2015. Pindaan cukai tanah oleh CIMB Bank Berhad didaftarkan pada 19 Ogos 2015. Endorsement is nil.
Planning provision. The subject property is designated and located within an area zone for residential use. Public utility and survey. Public utilities such as electricity, main water supplies and telecommunication lines are connected to the subject property. Majlis Pemadarakannya Police provide the usual public amenities and social service. Public transportation in such taxis and buses are available along the main road that is Jalan Santan. The next is occupancy status. From our observation, the occupancy rate within the scheme during the site inspection is approximately 95%. The next is basis of valuation. Our basis of valuation is the market value, forced sale value, and fire insurance value.
In arriving at the market value of the subject property, we have adopted as our main approach the comparison method of valuation. This method of valuation seeks to determine the value of the property being valued by comparing and adopting as a yardstick recent transaction and sale evidence involving other similar properties in the vicinity. Due consideration are given for such factors including location, plot size, improvements made if any, surrounding development facilities, and amenities available.
Evidence of value. Our investigation revealed the following sale evidence which are comparable to the subject property. Okay, we have 3 comparable 1, comparable 2 and 3. The type of house is terrace house, and we are different about consideration land area and date of transaction. The above price range is attributable to the location, level, time, size, surrounding of the property, and other relevant factors. The sale evidence provide the basis is determine the market value of the subject property under this valuation exercise. Now about opinion of value. First, we have market value, for sale value, and fire insurance value. For market value, having considered all the relevant factors affected value, we are of the opinion that the market value of the subject property identified as PT306 held under the title number HSM 353 Mukim Padang Power, District of Perlis, State of Perlis, Indra Kayangan, with vacant possession and individual title is good, marketable, registerable, and free from all encumbrances is Ringgit Malaysia 150,000 only, because market value is building plus land, and the forced sale value is we assess the forced value of the subject property is Ringgit Malaysia 120,000 only. And how to get a forced value is 80% from market value is for sale value. And fire insurance value, we assess the fire insurance value of the subject property is Ringgit Malaysia 94,620 and 60 cents only, because main floor area plus ancillary floor area.
Firstly is exhibits. We go to the land office to get the private search note. The private search note to the purpose of this search was to find out the record of the previous home ownership. The previous ownership is by Puan Asia binti Ahmad and Encik Muhammad Azhar bin Musa. Secondly is appendix. The first photo we got from the Google view. This is a view from the Google that the house, and then this is what we get from the EBIS, and this is floor plan of the property that we sketch.